Good morning, everyone. I realized that I didn't start vlogging today and we were going to vlog. It's 8 o'clock. Happy New Year to you. I was going to show you what Bob's doing right now in my kitchen. What's going on there, Mr. Gehm? Happy New Year to you, by the way.
Happy New Year, everyone. I had to tie a new jig on my... I wrecked one yesterday, got caught in my case, and when I went to take it out with the pliers, I wrecked the jig, so...
I was giving him a hard time about it. He was rolling his eyes at me. So yeah, here's a whole bunch of... This is all ice fishing business?
Yep. These are all... Well, these are just floats and treble hooks, and these are the... How you get to your depth, to mark your depth when you set your tip-ups. Mm-hmm. And these are just various little jigs that you use for panfish. Depending on if they're not biting, tie something different. You know.
There you go.
And these little bobbers here... On the tip up, when the fish takes line out, you use these little bobbers when you once you get your tip up set, you put these on the line. That way, when you wrap the tip up back up to put it down back in the hole again, you know exactly where you left off. Because that's what these little bobbers are for.
There you go.
Like a little marker.
At some point, maybe Bob will take the camera ice fishing because I'm not going on the ice. So if you guys get any ice fishing footage, it's going to be up to Mr. Gehm to get that footage for you. Because I don't go on the ice, do I?
Well, not yet.
It's not ever happening.
We're negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get Carissa a little more involved.
Yeah, Carissa probably could get me out there, but... Alright, okay, so I am halfway through my hair, as you can tell. Makeup's on, and I need to film my 2013 favorites today, and then we're going to Appleton to Best Buy to take back that camera and get a new camera. So, we'll see how it goes. So I've recorded my favorites. They're going to be a nightmare to edit because I felt like I was all over the place. Why is my hair sticking out? I said, oh, there's a lot of footage. I'm scared to look at it. Bob goes, well, you were in there for like a half hour. Yeah. And I still sounded horribly stuffed up. I tried not to, but it is what it is. I'm stuffed up, right?
Yep.
I mean, what's a girl to do?
It's that time of the year.
It is that time of year. It's been a rough year in Wisconsin. And I burned my arm again with my curling iron, trying to wrap it up quickly. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Best Buy opens at 10. We're hoping to get there, get this thing handled, and then get back. The Badgers play at noon, so there's gonna be a lot of football going on today. Lots of football anyway. It's New Year's Day. So yeah, and we're gonna grill out steaks today. Well, Bob's gonna grill out steaks today. And I'm going to cut up potatoes to have on the grill, and then I have an acorn squash. We're going to have those as well. So, yep, that's what's going on in a little bit anyway. So, we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So, when I forget to eat breakfast, which is a lot, this is what I always grab. This is from Aldi. It's a protein meal bar. It has 10 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. I don't know what the sugars are. I can't remember. But anyway, this happens about once every couple of weeks, huh? Yeah. Then we have to leave and I forget to eat breakfast. Oh well. Okay, so we are on our way to Appleton now, 9:15. And I'll have to tell you what the temperature... It was when Bob had to go have a blood draw this morning on New Year's Day. Imagine that. Look, don't I look ridiculous? It's just cold. It's really cold. And what was it this morning? Where are you weighing?
3 below.
3 below. Of course, that means he's got to wear the hat.
Cold outside.
It's tough being that cool. Yeah, so it's pretty cold.
Everybody wants to be me.
See, so here's the thing. It's too cold and it's a holiday and blah, blah, blah. But we don't do anything really for this holiday. So we didn't want to sit around all day long. And it's not like we can go outside and go... You're good that way. It's not like we can go outside and go for a walk. Because I said if it was nice, we could go for a nice long walk and just kind of hang out outside a little bit. But it's too cold. Right.
It's cold outside.
Too cold. So, we are going to go, that's why we're going to Appleton to exchange the camera on New Year's Day. I mean, why not? It's kind of like a bonus day off to get some things accomplished. So that's what we're going to do. And he wants to go to Fleet Farm.
The big one.
The big Fleet Farm. In Appleton.
As long as we're there.
As long as we're there. Right. So, he wants to go there because, our door... knob from our garage into our house has been really loose, and it keeps acting like it's not going to open at all. And it's not like we wouldn't get in because we have a key to get in the front door, but
anyway.
And you have a foot like you're gonna kick in our door. I mean, seriously. So, we need to get a new doorknob. And he wants to look at these new temporary ice shack things with
Portable,
a door on
not
the corner.
temporary.
Oh, portable. Sorry, portable. What do I know? Ice shacks, and then he wants to see that some of them have doors in different places or something. I don't know. So
I'm intrigued.
That's what he's intrigued by them. So
I want to see how it works, because mine wouldn't be able to work that way. The shack I have right now, it would be impossible.
well, there you go.
So I want to see how they're designed.
All right. So we're gonna go check that out. We'll show you too. All right. So this is what I got. This box is teeny tiny. It's Sony Cyber Shot W730. There's another one that was a step up, but I asked the dude, and he said for what I wanted to use it for, just for vlogging, that this would be just fine. So that's what we're using. So it's 10:20, and this is the mall, which opened at 10 o'clock. It's been months since I've seen this mall that, like, empty, even early in the day. It's kind of nice. Today would be the day to go shopping if you needed to.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to the mall, though. We're going to the Fleet Farm.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys see that? That's my burn. I burned my arm again, almost in the exact same spot as the last time. And the same way, wrapping up my curling iron too fast, and I smacked my arm. Ay. So those of you that have been around a little while have seen the Fleet Farm in our small town where we live. It's just a little one. This Bob refers to as the big one.
The big one.
The big one. And so it's going to be over here to your right. You can see it's got this, and I can't, but it's got this silo like built into it. It's not actually a silo, it just looks like a silo. There's the Fleet Farm. Oh, the excitement. Stuff at the Fleet Farm. He wears that hat inside, people. Inside. Yeah, that's all camo. What we're looking at here. So is this what yours is like right here? This is like yours here? So Bob's is kind of like this, where it has the seats there, holes are there, and the doors here, so you have to jump over the holes. Not jump, but... See, here's one on the side, honey. Well, it's on a corner. But that's like a... I can't tell how many sides this one has. 5? Is it a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5. Oh, 6, Kristin, 6. Wall of lures and ice fishing crap. I mean stuff. You can't hear me. Okay, so we've been through Fleet Farm and we got what we needed. And I would like to say, how many times has this happened to you? We decided to be impatient. We're going through roundy rounds right now, by the way.
You gotta yield to me.
He likes it when people have to yield to him. Anyway, how many times has this happened to you? You think that the line next to you is moving faster, so you just scoot on over there, and then all the people that were behind you in line, at the line you were originally in, probably chuckle all the way to the door because they're already out before you are, because the person in front of you in the second line has some issue, like 3 gift cards.
Yeah, there was only one person that needed to check out when we booked a different line.
And he took forever.
Yeah, and
You're
then
just
the
laughing.
line that we were in checked out 5 people in the time that we waited for that one guy.
So we were laughing. I'm like, oh, we need to vlog about that. Because we were impatient, that's what happens.
No.
By the way, if anybody's curious, on my eyes today, as my lid color, I'm using Snazzy from Bare Minerals. It's one of my top 2013 picks of the year. So yeah, now we were going to go to Sam's and get that stuff handled, but they're closed, which is nice for their employees. Not so nice for us, but nice for their employees. So now we're headed home. Badger game kicks off in about an hour. And we're going, after the Badger game, we're going to do our grill out kind of meal. And we're going to have we were going to have chili cheese dip, because I actually bought it to make for the Packer game last week. We didn't do that, so we were going to have some of it today, just as a little kind of treat. But we've decided just to save it for when we have everybody over for the Super Bowl. So Anyway, there you go. There's the food update for today.
You got steaks?
We got steaks, yes. And Bob has the marinating. He has a fancy schmancy little Bob marinade that he puts them in for a couple of days first before he grills them up. They're awesome. All right, we'll check in a little bit. See, we've stopped at the gas station to fill up my tank. It's only half empty, but it's cold out. This is what he does.
You gonna pump the gas or what? It's your car.
Nope, I'm a princess.
Boy, I gotta talk to your dad.
I normally pump my own gas just when you're with me.
You just want to pay inside?
Yes, I'll pay inside. So currently, it's about 10 to 1. We're watching the Badgers. Bob's even wearing his Badger sweatshirt. And I'm editing my epic 2013 favorites. I don't know. I might have to re-record it because it's really long. Like, I'm not done editing. Right now it says 30 minutes. I'll be lucky to get this down to 25. Ugh. Anyway, that's what we're doing. I'm about to cut some potatoes and onions for the grill. But I'm having... This is black tea. Just plain old English breakfast tea with some almond milk in it. And I just got a little bit of honey. Not much, just a little bit. It feels good in my throat. Sorry, that probably made you guys sick. Me moving the camera around a little bit. So it's halftime, and the Badgers are up 14-13, so that's good. And I'm watching a little Melissa from Melissa Parada, Honeybee Philosophy. I'm going to cut some potatoes and onions. Alright, so this is potatoes, and then some onion, and then some garlic. And then I'm going to put a little pepper in there, and a little seasoned salt. This happens to be from Tastefully Simple. And then over here, and some butter. I'll put some butter in there as well, just real butter. And then over here I have just onions. Oops, I need that one. And I'll put a little bit of butter and salt in these, and then Bob can put this on top of a steak. I might do a couple, but if we're going to do it, I do a good amount so that we have leftovers. So, you know, we like leftovers. It just makes my life a little bit simpler. Anyway, so that's what I do for potatoes. That's what they look like. I just fold them down on themselves like that. Fold up the ends, and then Bob will grill them. Okay, so I've painted my nails. Not that you can see the color so much, but in my camera. The Badgers lost. The first time since 2010 that they've lost by more than 10 points. No, more than 7 points. More than how many points? More than 7 points. And Bob is braving the cold to start the grill so that we can have steaks. You're a good man, honey. Yeah, I try. As Bob walks in with the steaks and the onions and everything, he says, dinner, and I say, oh, I totally forgot to make the squash. Oh well. So we'll have some green beans instead. But, let me see if I can show you this. Well, some of the onions got a little too done, so we're going to check those. Gross. Probably on a hot spot on the grill. But anyway, so I just did a few onions. Alright, here are the potatoes. And there are the steaks. This is about how much I'll eat. But that's good because then I have leftovers for a couple of days. I can cut up real thin and put it on salads and stuff. But anyway, we don't have steak very often. I don't even remember the last time we had steak.
No.
It's probably been at least 6 months. Anyway, there's dinner. Okay, so this is how we're rolling New Year's Day. I have a face mask on because my face feels a little dehydrated. So it's a hydrating mask. Bob's chilling. Why are you making a funny face?
I don't know. Because I can.
Because no matter how much of a funny face you make, it doesn't look as funny as this?
Maybe.
And we're watching the A-Team.
And 2014 started out the same way as 2013, 2012, and 2011 did.
And that would be?
The Badgers losing on New Year's Day.
Yeah. It's not been a good roll. No, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not been a good run for the Badgers on New Year's Day.
They've made the bowl games. They just can't win them.
They just can't finish it off.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we'll check in one more time when I don't have a mask on my face to say goodbye. Okay, so we haven't really done much since we last checked in. We're watching a movie called something about what happens in Vegas, I think, with Cameron Diaz and who's that dude? Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher. It's pretty good. I think it's good. This one, he's not so much impressed.
No.
I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, we hope that you guys had a good New Year. We wanted to make sure that we wished you guys a Happy New Year. Right?
Yes, Happy New Year, everyone.
I'm pointing the camera at you, so you can actually look at them if you
Oh,
want.
hi. It's me. Happy New Year to everyone out there.
Oh, goodness.
In video land.
In video land. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed kind of hanging out with us today. It wasn't too exciting, but, you know, that's sometimes how things go with us. Laid back, and it was necessary. And it was weird because it was a day off in the middle of the week. But anyway, hope you guys had a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.